Come in. Welcome. I'm your host, Artemis Black. Crime and punishment. Two words that have gone hand in hand since the creation of the human race. There are consequences to actions made by people, a lesson that is usually learned from a very early age. However, there are those who disregard such consequences until it is too late.
Where am I?
Don't get up too quickly. You are safe.
Yes, but where?
You don't remember?
The last thing I remember was going home and then nothing. I wake up to find myself in a small shack in the middle of the woods with you sitting here.
My name is Jenkins. Harry Jenkins.
Okay, Harry. If you don't mind if I call you that.
No problem, Ben.
How do you know my name?
I know all about you. You're Benjamin Walsh, born in Atlanta, a successful advertising agent who is now sitting here with me.
Okay, but where is exactly here?
You really don't know?
Wait a minute. Have I been kidnapped? Are you asking for ransom?
What exactly do you remember, Mr. Walsh?
I told you already. I was going home when I must have passed out.
And that is the only thing you remember?
Yes, damn it. I was supposed to see my children, but something happened and I wasn't allowed to. I remember being quite upset about that. I only get to see them once a week.
Mr. Walsh, Ben, you are in prison.
What? What the hell are you saying? Prison? I can't be in prison. I haven't even had a trial or been charged with anything.
You're absolutely sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. I've never broken a law in my life.
Some would say that you just hadn't been caught yet.
Yeah, sure, the cynics might say that. The only thing I've done that was remotely against the law was getting a parking ticket. They don't put you in prison for that.
You would be surprised.
What did you say?
Nothing. So as far as you remember, you were not arrested, tried, nor convicted?
No. And what sort of prison is this?
What do you mean?
This is a 10 by 12 shack with windows, and outside the sun is shining and I'm surrounded by the woods? This is more of a hunting shack than a prison cell.
In other words, no steel bars, no small cell, no guards. You're precisely right. This is a very different kind of prison.
Well, that's obvious. Just who the hell are you anyway? A guard?
No, I'm your, guide to this place.
Just exactly what is this place?
It was growing ever more evident that the traditional prison wasn't working. It was costing more and more to house, feed, and clothe the prisoners. There were some who felt that a change was needed, and so this place was created.
A shack in the woods?
The so-called rehabilitation of prisoners was simply not working. Violence inside the prisons was at an all-time high. I'm sure that you saw the news reports of the riots and the protests.
I never really kept up with it.
Perhaps you should have. At any rate, this place was created. You have shelter, about 2 acres of land that you can wander around in, with your own kitchen, food, bathroom, even a television and radio for entertainment. You're allowed whatever books that you would like to read. You have everything that you could ever want, except your freedom.
And what's to prevent me from just walking off those 2 acres and disappearing?
Because of where it's located.
Where on earth could you have put such a place? I mean, 2 acres for every prisoner? You'd have to have the landmass of Australia. Now, don't tell me that we're that we're down under, mate.
No, Mr. Walsh. You're currently in your cell on the moon.
Mr. Jenkins, what is the latest report on prisoner 131138?
Mr. Benjamin Walsh is acclimating to his environment, but still suffering from memory loss.
Keep an eye on him, especially. I'm very interested in that one.
Any particular reason?
You haven't been here very long, have you, Jenkins?
Only 3 weeks. I was transferred from U.S. police force because of my skills.
Yes, a very accomplished psychiatrist. I understand. Why did you join the force?
I wanted to make a difference.
And why did you specifically want to transfer here?
For the same reason.
Very idealistic, I would say.
Do you think that we do any good here?
That is not my job, Mr. Jenkins. I'm only the key holder.
But do you think that this is a better alternative to prison?
Oh, please don't tell me that you're one of those people who think that this is inhumane. Or do you believe in the other theory, that we should just kill everyone who breaks the law?
I'm only thinking.
Well, don't. You will last longer here if you just simply do your job. Are we clear, Mr. Jenkins?
Yes, Warden Evans. Very clear. I apologize for interrupting your dinner, Mr. Walsh.
How the devil... How did you do that?
Do what?
Popping in like that. First you're here and then you just vanish?
Sorry, that's my little secret.
Look, you said that I was on the moon. How is that possible?
You remember when the United States started up its moon mission project again?
Oh, sure. Just sent an unmanned rocket to some place that we had supposedly already been to. Yeah, I remember.
After that, not much more was publicized. Did you ever wonder why?
The same reason that the Apollo missions stopped. People got bored with it.
Yes, well, they used that reason. But the current space program is very much alive, only with a different objective.
And what is that?
To build an inescapable prison.
According to a survey of prisons, 25% of the world's total prison population is in the United States. As of 2019, there were 2.19 million prisoners, and the numbers continue to grow. I'll be back shortly with Act 2.
Hey guys, this is Crimson.
And this is Swan. And we'd love to know what you think of the stories.
Even if it's bad.
So leave us a comment.
Or give us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
How did I escape? With difficulty. How did I plan this moment? With pleasure. A passage from the Count of Monte Cristo by Dumas. And I beg the question, could any prison be called inescapable?
Are you serious, Jenkins? The moon? How is that even possible?
What you are in is a sort of bubble. It's about 4 stories high. Everything that you see here, the trees, the ground, the sun, the stars at night, all of it, is only an illusion.
And what about that bird? Are you telling me...
Simply a sound effect. I mean, you have been outside the shack, haven't you? Did you see any birds in the sky? Or squirrels? Or any sort of insect?
Well, now that you mention it, no. No, I didn't.
There are thousands of bubbles, just like yours, connected underground by rail system. That's how you get your food every week.
But you've been the only other human being that I've seen.
They put something in the air that makes you sleep deeper. That's when they deliver everything.
What if I were to get sick?
You have a monitor, 24 hours every day. I just happen to be yours.
I find this whole idea just incredible. I mean, the people don't even know about it?
Did you ever stop and think about the people in prison when you were free?
No, I suppose I didn't. Like everyone else, I was grateful that the criminals were safely locked away.
Exactly. But the prisons were getting more and more overcrowded. Short of execution, something had to be done.
But that doesn't explain why I am here.
Look, I'm not supposed to even be talking to you. I could be arrested. But after that first day when we talked, I decided to look at your file.
Great! Then you know what I was charged with.
Mr. Walsh, there is no file on you.
And how is prisoner 131138 doing?
He spends most of his time watching television. He does a lot of walking around the wooded area. He exercises a lot.
Very good. I just found out that we will be needing him very soon.
But I thought...
There you go, thinking again. I told you how dangerous that could be.
Yes, Warden. I understand.
You could go far with this project, Mr. Jenkins. Just keep doing your job.
Mr. Walsh, come on, wake up.
What? What's going on?
Something is very wrong, Ben.
Oh, you're damn right. I'm not supposed to be here.
Which is why I'm going to try and help you. I'm not sure how, but I can try.
We are on the moon, Jenkins. How the hell are we supposed to get back to Earth?
We're working on it. Right now, you need to be ready to go.
What's the hurry? It's not like the Earth is going anywhere.
No, but you might be. It's a lot worse than where you are right now.
I can only think of one thing worse than prison, and that would be death. For some people, the cold grave is more appealing than a life behind bars, or in this case, on the moon. I'll return shortly with Act 3. Abraham Lincoln once said, "I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice."
What did you find out?
I only started with the project a few weeks ago. I didn't know what they were really doing.
Who are you talking about?
You said yourself. How could something like this be funded without the people knowing about it? Simple. The billionaires, the 1%, the elite of the world are funding this place. You're not the only innocent here.
How many are here, Jenkins?
Thousands. Maybe millions. I'm only in charge of a few dozen. I'm supposed to be preparing you.
Preparing me for what?
I'll tell you everything as soon as we are safe.
Oh, that hurt. Ugh.
Come on, damn it!
Ow! Will you quit doing that?
We don't have much time. Wake up!
What the hell?
Can you move?
Barely. What's going on?
Come on, Jenkins. We got to get you dressed and out of here. I've set up a safe house until...
Bodies. Nothing but bodies as far as I can see. Where are we?
Warehouse 5. Some of us call it Slaughterhouse 5. It's an underground bunker.
Jenkins, what is going on?
They are all prisoners. You have been in a drug-induced coma. We found a way to feed your mind to make it seem like you were somewhere else. Your mind was all real. In actuality, you have been here, waiting.
Waiting? For what?
The auction. You and all your organs are priceless. I was told to prepare you for the highest bidder. Now come on, we have to go!
Why are you helping me?
Because my own brother was put into this situation. I couldn't help him. But maybe I could get you out and tell people what's going on. Now move!
And just where are you going?
Warden Evans, I thought you went home.
Of course you did. It is in your memory program.
Jenkins, what's going on?
Mr. Walsh. So glad that you are awake. Any ill effects?
Nothing that a good meal won't cure.
What's going on?
Oh, Mr. Jenkins, you tried so hard. Your good intentions, however, will be the end of you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We knew that there was someone here who was trying to sabotage the entire project, but had no idea who that person was. So, we set up a little trap.
Unfortunately, I was the bait.
And what a handsome bait you were.
You won't get away with this. People will find out.
Oh, Mr. Jenkins, think about it. Will they care? Do they care what happens to prisoners? No, they simply want them out of the way, never to be heard from again. And of course, there are always our sponsors who need organs. I mean, products to continue their decadent lifestyle.
Good night, Mr. Jenkins, and goodbye.
Next on the auction block, number 131138, male, 33, perfectly healthy. All organs intact. Tested for all diseases. Unit will be auctioned as a whole. The bidding will start now at 500 million. Do I have a first bid?
As the bidding continues to grow, Warden Evans looks over the warehouse of comatose prisoners and smiles. She thinks to herself that this will be the best auction yet. I'll return shortly with a final word. Our story tonight offers no moral judgment on anyone. We simply give you a play to listen to. If for some reason it brings about a dialogue between you, your friends, or even strangers, then we have received a bonus. And you can be sure that we will be here next time, firing up the neurons to your imagination. Our cast included Raven Adams, Peter Lugtmeier, and Jemma Mitchell. The story was edited by Crimson McKenzie and directed by Winslow Swan. And now, a preview of our next tale.
No. She cannot come to the phone right now. She's very busy. No, I don't know when she'll be available. She will never be available.
This is your host, Artemis Black, inviting you to return with us through the doorway to Nightmare for another adventure into the terrifying world of your imagination. Until next time, slumber peacefully. Episode Epilogue. The butler did it.